Hey y'all, it's Star Convo back again, and baby, this one's got people talking everywhere. Keith Urban just made a move that's got Hollywood clutching its pearls, and Nicole Kidman, she's keeping her cool, but not everyone's buying the act. Before we dive in, just a reminder that we're working off what's been reported and what fans are speculating. These are rumors, not confirmed facts, and this is all for fun and entertainment. Got it? Good. All right, let's go. So here's what's up. After 19 years of marriage, Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman's love story, the one we all thought would last forever, might have just hit its final note. Sources say Keith quietly packed up and moved into a new Nashville home months before anyone even said the word divorce. That move, honey, was the turning point. No ring, no PDA, no "I love you baby" Instagram captions, just Keith, his guitar, and a whole lot of questions. Now, here's where it gets juicy. Insiders say things between the two had been rocky for a while. Not one big fight, just a slow build of distance. Imagine two people living in different worlds. She's on film sets, he's on tour buses, Nicole's doing red carpets, Keith's performing in stadiums. It's like they loved each other, but life kept putting them in different scenes. And word is, Keith got tired of trying to fit in the Hollywood box. The glitz, the rules, the smile for the cameras thing. He wanted quiet. He wanted space. And apparently, he took it. But get this, fans noticed something before the breakup news even dropped. At one of his shows, Keith didn't perform The Fighter. You know, the song he literally wrote for Nicole? Gone. And when he came on stage, that wedding ring was missing. Y'all know fans don't miss a thing. One person tweeted, "No fighter, no ring, something's going down." And boom, a week later, the split rumors hit like a lightning bolt. Now Nicole, let's talk about her energy. Because sis is out here acting like a calm ocean, but I'm telling you, there's a storm under there. She's been smiling for the cameras, showing up flawless as ever, but folks close to her say she was blindsided, like she didn't want the split. They say Nicole was the one trying to hold it together, doing the "let's fix this" thing, while Keith was already emotionally checked out. One insider said she still believed in them. He was already gone. Whew, that's heavy. But don't think Nicole's staying down for long. Oh no, she's turning the heartbreak into a glow-up. She's been filming nonstop, hanging with her daughters, and looking like she stepped right out of a Vogue cover. And let's be honest, the internet loves a comeback queen. Fans on Instagram flooded her comments with "stay strong," "you're glowing," and my favorite, "Keith's loss, Hollywood's win," period. Meanwhile, Keith's been quiet. Too quiet. He's not posting much, not addressing anything directly, just living his single life. But one thing fans caught, his new songs are sad. Like heartbreak, country sad. One track he performed had the line, "Sometimes love fades before goodbye," and fans were like, oh, he's talking about Nicole. Now, y'all know how the rumor wheel spins. Some say there was no cheating, just emotional burnout. Others whisper that fame and career pressure drove them apart. And then there's the group saying Keith might have outgrown the relationship. One source said he didn't feel seen anymore. Nicole's world was too polished, too scripted. He wanted real. Whatever real means in Hollywood, right? But here's where it gets spicy. Some people think there's more to the story, like deeper stuff they're keeping quiet for image reasons. Remember when Keith went to rehab years ago and Nicole stood by him? That's loyalty. But fame has a funny way of flipping the script. Some fans online think that when Keith got clean and recentered his life, he changed what he wanted, and Nicole didn't fit that version anymore. Others say Nicole's intense filming schedule and perfectionism made him feel like second place. Either way, something cracked that picture-perfect image. And social media? Whew, it's divided. Half the fans are saying Nicole deserved better, and the other half are like, Keith needs peace. One TikTok even went viral with the caption, "When the cowboy wants quiet but marries Hollywood." Over 500,000 views and counting, and the comments were brutal. Now, before you think this is the end of their story, hold up. Hollywood loves a comeback. Word is they're keeping things civil for their daughters, and there's still mutual respect, but that doesn't mean it's easy. Some reports say Nicole still reaches out for closure, while Keith's focusing on music and healing. Healing usually means processing while writing breakup songs.
So picture this. Keith Urban, country superstar, the man with that charming smile and the guitar that makes every crowd melt, and Nicole Kidman, Hollywood royalty herself, one of the classiest, most glamorous women ever to grace a red carpet. 19 years together, y'all. 19. And now, poof, the fairy tale seems to have cracked right down the middle. I know you've seen it everywhere. Headlines screaming, fans tweeting, people in the comments going wild. Did Keith move out? Was Nicole blindsided? Who's this Maggie girl? Well, baby, get cozy, because I did some digging and the tea is piping. So first things first. Yes, it's confirmed. After 19 years of marriage, Nicole Kidman filed for divorce from Keith Urban. The papers say irreconcilable differences, which is Hollywood code for something went really wrong, but we're not telling you the details. But the streets, or should I say the blogs, are whispering that this breakup didn't just happen overnight. Word is Keith packed his bags months before the news broke, moving into his own place in Nashville. Apparently, that was the real turning point. When he walked out, it wasn't just for a few days of space. Nope, that was the start of the end. Now, here's where it gets spicy. The rumor mill's been spinning about Keith getting close to his touring guitarist, Maggie Bow. Now hold on. Before anyone clutches their pearls, let me make it clear. Both Keith and Maggie have not confirmed anything, okay? Maggie's dad even said straight up that her connection with Keith is purely professional. But y'all know how the internet works. The second someone spots two people smiling too long on stage, the speculation begins. Fans on X, formerly Twitter, were like, why did Keith change that lyric to The Fighter to sound like he's singing to Maggie? One user even said, Keith Urban performing without his wedding ring is giving divorced energy. And baby, they weren't wrong, because the man hit the stage barehanded, no ring in sight. I saw the clip myself. Keith looked great, but that left hand? Empty. Fans noticed he even dropped The Fighter, the very song he wrote for Nicole, from his setlist. Now that's saying something. Meanwhile, Nicole's out here glowing harder than ever. She's showing up at Paris Fashion Week with her daughters, Sunday and Faith, giving quiet confidence like, I've been through it, but I'm still that girl. According to reports, she was blindsided by the split and didn't actually want the divorce, but she's keeping her chin up, focusing on her girls and her work. And let me tell you, the fans are rallying for her. Instagram comments under her latest post were full of, "You deserve better, queen," and Nicole's glow-up era has officially begun. And y'all, I felt that. Now, Keith's side of the story seems a little more complicated. In a recent interview, he called life on tour lonely and miserable. Sounds like someone was feeling the strain long before the papers were filed. Between his world tour and Nicole's busy filming schedule overseas, the distance might have just been too much. Some insiders say Keith was ready to move on, that he'd emotionally checked out before the world knew. But Nicole? She's reportedly heartbroken. Some even claim she'd take him back in a heartbeat. I mean, after almost 2 decades together, I can't even imagine how hard that must be. But wait, there's more. Fans have been analyzing everything. Every lyric, every red carpet look, every unfollow on social media. One TikTok even pointed out that Keith and Nicole's couple pictures started disappearing months before the announcement. Coincidence? Maybe. Or maybe that's when the cracks started to show. And can we talk about the kids? Sunday and Faith are said to be staying mostly with Nicole, at least for now. The reports say she's listed as the primary residential parent. But I love that she's keeping things classy. No messy custody battles, no drama in public, just peace and focus on her daughters. She's giving strength, grace, and quiet revenge energy. The kind where you don't say a word, you just let your happiness do the talking. Now, let's loop back to Keith real quick, because while everyone's whispering about Maggie Baugh, the man himself hasn't exactly been hiding. He's been out performing, smiling, joking with fans. But people say there's a different kind of look in his eyes now, a mix of relief and regret. You know that look someone gives when they've made a big decision and they're trying to convince themselves it was the right one? Yeah, that one. And y'all, Maggie, she's been keeping things professional on her socials, but fans won't let it go. Comments under her posts are wild. Half the people defending her have saying, "Girl, we see you." Again, there's no proof of anything romantic, but the rumor machine is loud. And in Hollywood, silence can be just as loud as a statement. And listen, when a country superstar and a Hollywood icon call it quits, it's never just a breakup. It's a full-blown cultural moment. Everyone's picking sides, decoding outfits, and reading between the lines of every interview. And it doesn't help that Nicole's been spotted out and about looking radiant. I mean, that post-divorce glow, 10 out of 10. She's clearly channeling her energy into her career and family, and that's the best kind of comeback. Meanwhile, Keith's music might be his way of processing. He's known for writing songs that mirror his life, so don't be surprised if his next album drops and suddenly every lyric sounds like "Goodbye, Nicole." I'll be watching for it, y'all. But let's be real, sometimes love stories end not because of betrayal or scandal, but because life just pulls two people in different directions. Fame, distance, pressure, it's a cocktail that's broken many celebrity marriages before. The difference is Keith and Nicole always looked unshakable. That's why this hit fans so hard. They were the couple everyone pointed to and said, now that's real love. But behind closed doors, who knows what kind of storms they were weathering? The truth might never come out, but the signs were there if you looked close enough. Now, whether Keith has truly moved on or if Nicole is secretly holding out hope, one thing is clear. The world is watching. And if you think this story is over, honey, it's not. With new tour dates, upcoming red carpet appearances, and a rumored tell-all interview on the horizon, the next few months are going to be juicy. So y'all better hit that subscribe button because you know I'll be right here keeping my ear to the ground and my cup ready for the next refill.